All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you tune in on YouTube, we've tuned in on Twitter. We got somebody special today from Hoover, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? We got the same last name. We may or may not be related, but nonetheless, a brother is a special talent. All the way from Hoover, Alabama. We're bringing on Tyson Bacon, class of 2026 defensive lineman, man. We need some live claps or some drum roll, but we ain't got that yet. But we're gonna bring the young man on, man. How you doing today, sir?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Just going along. How are you?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. It's the week's coming to an end, man. You know, football starting over here in Georgia. We started yesterday, Wednesday, the Corey Cup Classic. It's going on today, but I'm not there. I will be back on the road tomorrow, Friday, and then Saturday. But you know how that goes, man. So, how does it feel to be just a couple weeks away from football, man?
Um, Honestly, we're just preparing for it. First game is in 9 days, which is next Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
in South Florida. So we're just preparing, getting our bodies right and hydrated for that. Honestly,
100%, 100%. So, who y'all playing in South Florida? Remind me.
we played Western High School, in Fort Lauderdale.
Mm-hmm.
They're a pretty tough team, but we're a tough team too.
100%, 100%. Now, I can't ignore the elephant in the room, man. I got to ask you, man. No, the transition has happened. A lot of y'all have come to Coach Gilmer's defense, man. If you can, I don't want you to get in trouble for saying anything, but just saying, how is the team? You know, what I'm saying, moved on, transition. I'm saying, obviously, y'all came to his defense. So why have y'all come to the defense? Obviously, despite what the media has portrayed.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's only adversity, and everybody's gonna face it in life. And it only brought us just closer and wanted and making us want it more. I mean, the goal at first was to get the blue map, and the goal in the end is still to get the blue map at the end of the day.
100%. So who stepped in as head coach right now?
As of right now, we have Coach English, our old OC. He's a head coach now. He's doing a great job with that. Still making sure we're motivated and we keep it pushing. The intensity is still there. We still running how Coach Gimmer would. Nothing has changed.
100%, 100%. So is everybody pretty much still locked in?
Everybody's locked in. If anything, we locked in even more.
100%. Now, this is the last question about Coach Gilmer, and we'll move on. Just what's a fond, positive memory that you remember of Coach Gilmer?
Coach Gilmer, he always knew how to get you hyped up, and with Coach Gilmer, practice was always fun. It was never a bad day because he always knew how to lift you up. He was honestly he was the only coach. He said I love you at least 2 times a day, so that played a big role in it.
Now that's big. That's big. Some coaches do. I mean, a lot of coaches they tell you they love you, but you know what I'm saying. To hear that day multiple times a day, that's different. So shout out to Coach Gilmer wherever he is, man. Wishing him the best. But we're about to tap into you. You know what I'm saying, as a young man, I see on three that says you're from Warren, Mississippi. Is that true?
Warren, Michigan, that's
Warren,
where it is.
Michigan.
Yeah, that's where I basically grew up at. Originally, I'm from Georgia. Moved up to Michigan with my mom, and that's where I was kind of made at. So,
So you was born in Georgia, then a couple weeks, couple months, they took you to Michigan.
no, I was there for some years, but I really started to develop and become like a young man when I got to Michigan. That's when my mom was on me, pushing me hard,
Yeah.
making me do the push-ups, making me lose the weight, and just making me intense.
100%. Now I don't know if you've seen on social media what you just said. So I'm assuming you were in a single home, a single household, single parent household. I saw on Instagram a video of this mom. She was teaching her son how to run block.
Yeah.
So just talk a little bit about, what I'm saying, just you and your mom's relationship, how she kind of, what I'm saying, like you said, just built you to the man you are today.
Yeah, me and my mom, we're really close. I mean, even when she came down here when I was playing in Georgia, she still was down here pushing me. When I was soft, she wouldn't let it slide. After practice, she'd make me run. She'd make me still do the push-ups, make me condition, just all the time.
How many push-ups she make you do a day, man?
She made me do like 50 straight.
50 straight.
Yeah,
That's tough.
yeah. So yeah, it was really tough. But honestly, she was just preparing me because by the time I was in eighth grade, I was 6'2", 230, and I was ready. So
You said eighth grade, you 6'2", 230.
yes, sir.
So you had to have some college attention, in eighth grade, being 6'2", 230.
Um, yeah, I did. I had a little bit. I had like schools like Eastern and Central Michigan. Um, Freshman year is when I really started pulling in colleges.
100%. So like, I'm not from Michigan. One of my friends is from Michigan. What do y'all do in Michigan for fun? I know it's cold up there.
Um, Same stuff we do down here. We still go out. We got all the amusement places. Yeah, just the same thing. So yeah.
100%, man. At what age did you transition to Alabama, and what was it like? So obviously it's different coming from the north down south, hard to Dixie,
Oh,
as they say.
I got here June of 2023, the end of June going into July. Oh, it was bad. My first day, I caught a full body cramp. Like I was not used to it.
The heat.
Yeah, we did the I don't know if you know, but the Southeastern Lineman Camp that's hosted at Clay every year. We did that. I won all my reps there my first time, and it was different game speed.
So were you just doing mom training, or were you training with an official trainer, or just raw talent?
Um, it was raw talent until about eighth grade summer. I started training with a guy named Drew Beasley. He played at Michigan State, played in the UFL, and wait, no XFL. He played in the XFL, and he led in sacks and had the highest pass rush.
So what did you learn at that point that really took you to a next level? Was it, saying, just long arm, saying, kind of put me on game?
It was mostly footwork. Footwork is a very important part as a lineman. So, yeah.
100%, 100%, man. Well, I'm saying, you at Alabama. Did you start at Hoover? I'm saying, or did you?
No, absolutely not. When I got down here, I wasn't. I wasn't the strongest. I was nowhere near as strong as everybody else. I had the speed, but I just didn't have the strength. We had who? We had Bradley Shaw. We had Pa. If you know who that is, Pa Landry. Our other D line, he's nasty. He's crazy. We had Micah Hampton, and we had Michael Nixon. So it was basically me coming, and it was a very complicated playbook. So it just took me some getting used to.
So what goes into the process? Of just downloading the playbook. Just the reps, looking over it again, talking to coach. We going through film.
Yeah, it was repetition. Like in practice, if I'm not going, I'm standing behind Pop, walking through the play with him, or it's asking coach, what do I do on that play, or it's just understanding defense as a whole.
100%. What made you want to play football, man? Obviously, there's a lot of sports out there. You said you were 6'2". Basketball is probably an option that, hey, man, you should come out and hoop, man. We need a big man.
I'm horrible at basketball. Like I am horrible. I can't shoot for nothing.
I know you got a little sky hook.
Yeah, yeah, I got that. But um, it was the Super Bowl, Carolina Panthers versus the Broncos. I'll never forget that. Um, after Peyton Manning them won, my dad's favorite was Peyton Manning. So just me seeing everybody fly around like that, I was like, I want to play football.
So Peyton Manning is the man that made you want to play. Not Von Miller, not D. Lawrence, but Peyton Manning.
Amen.
Did you want to be a quarterback, or did you I just want to play football, man?
I just want to play football, man. I remember what I really like. I wanted to play, but I wasn't committed. My first day of pads, I jumped over the center and grabbed the quarterback. It's
That's
crazy.
impressive. That's impressive, G.
Yeah.
Now you at Hoover, man. I'm saying I got a really a star-studded defensive lineman, Darian Carlisle,
Yeah.
Paladin. No, I hope I'm saying his name right.
Paladin
Drame. Paladin Drame.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he from, man?
He's from Georgia. He's from Georgia too. He played. He moved here in sixth grade. He's a straight dog. He's African.
Yeah. Had to be. With a name like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely trying to tap into my African culture. We've traced our roots back to Angola. So I could tell by the name the brother had to be from the land. So I had to confirm it. Does he ever talk about like the culture at all? Not to get off topic.
Um, Sometimes he definitely talks about how fun it is there. So yeah.
100%. What's y'all on and off the field bond like?
Um, Honestly, Paul's been like a big brother to me. When I first got here, I wasn't the best, but I always learned from Pa. Whatever Pa did, I did too. When I was weak, they put me in the rack with Pa, so I was lifting what Pa had to lift. Even if he was pulling a bar off me, or if it was footwork, I was going to Coach L with Pa, and he talking to me on the side. So I mean, still a really close bond from when I first got here to now.
So what exact moment, if you can remember, that really clicked? You know what I'm saying? You come in, you trying to, I mean, you're around a teammate, but like it's gotta be one moment where, yeah, these my road dogs. I'm with them everywhere.
Um, it had to be, what game was it? It was our first game, Auburn. My first play ever getting in. He grabbed me by my helmet and he was like, "Just go in there and ball up." And that's my first time in. I made two tackles in the same drive. So yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. Now I checked out your film. You kind of line up inside. Look on the film, look like primarily inside, but I know they got you listed on the recruiting platform as an edge. So just talk a little bit about how you became so versatile.
I've always been a versatile player, but me making the transition, I had to work on speed, quickness, agility. It's obviously a different ball game down here than it is up there. So where I originally came from, we had notable edges. Mason Moragan, he's now at Illinois,
Mm-hmm.
and we just didn't play as aggressive as we do down here. So when I was up there, I could straight bully ball, basically bull rush. Now with being in the lab with Coach L, I've been
Yeah.
working on being versatile, being able to bend, using my feet, and knowing the play all around.
So yeah, you definitely a step right. I don't think you was in the facility when we came after the Hoover 707, man.
Nah, I don't think I was.
Nah, I know Big Body was in. You can't miss Big Body, bro. He was on
Oh
the
yeah,
on the road machine.
Rodney, that's my guy, man. What? Yeah, that's my guy. I remember we went to the Georgia camp together. It is crazy that man. He was like, did you get the offer? I was like, no, man, I didn't get the offer. We both thought I had it too.
So you went crazy.
Yeah, I did.
It's coming up, bro. You got
Yeah,
Tennessee, man. You got Mississippi State. So the dogs they deliver a lot right now, man. In
yeah,
2022,
that's good. It's good. Man,
100%.
don't rush the process. That's it.
That's man. Matter of fact, bro, I was on your Twitter and I wrote down. You quoted a Bible verse. It said, "Better to be patient than powerful." Man, what does that mean to you, and how is that related to your process?
Because to me, I'm a man of God. I pray every night. I ask God, as long as I work hard, you got my path. That's what I say every night. That's basically stating that either way, it's not going to go the way I want it to go. No matter how much I try, it's not going to work. So that's just being patient, is trusting in God and having the wisdom to know that He got it all the way.
So you got Big Micah Hampton tapping in and saying, "Look, bro," you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's my guy, man. I learned a lot from him too.
For sure. Go ahead, hook him on, shout him out, man. What you learned from him, man?
Hey, man, my guy Micah, he taught me how to be mostly aggressive off the ball, having to be in the shade and crossing face. A lot of D linemen cannot do that, but that is one thing we did learn. Um, he taught me like choices to make, and that was based off the mistakes that he made. So yeah.
100%. Now we're gonna get back to Coach Allen, man, but you know what I'm saying? Kind of break that down for me. You said cutting across the face, so obviously that means a quick jab to the outside, coming across, and maybe ripping through like a little reverse swing move. If that makes sense.
Hmm.
Am
Yeah.
I am I right?
Um, Most of the time it's gonna be a strike because you have to make contact either way. So you can strike and then go over a gap, or you can strike finesse and go over a gap. So yeah.
100%, man. Shout out to Big Micah, man. But back to Coach L, a man who's been real instrumental in the Birmingham area and very instrumental with you. Just talk a little bit about what Coach L means to you and the community.
Coach L, that's a very important person in my life. As of now, more so, he been here the whole process. He told me to. That's all he said. It's coming. He don't never, he don't never try to rush it. He don't never do any of that. He just say it's coming. When I step in there, I know I gotta work, and that's it. When what was it? The first session, I was feeling down because like I was in there with Jeremiah Beeman, Jason Jones, and DJ Dale. I couldn't move like them, and I was like, man, I was down. But being around them, it just like you can't not get better.
Right.
That makes sense. So yeah, he just put me in a position to where I can only go up.
Now break that down for the people who's watching this now, is going to see this later. You know what I'm saying? You're in a den with lions, man. You're not, like you said, you're not moving as fast. You're not looking the same way in terms of movement. How does being in a fire like that, you know what I'm saying, train your mind to be persistent, and how does it train your body to like, all right, well, this is our new norm now?
Yeah. It was. I would say the way I trained my mind like that, it was 3 people. It was, I don't know if you know him, Coach Mike McCoy.
Mm-hmm.
He trains a lot of people like Casanova McKenzie, if you know who that is. He played at Bama too. Who we got? Coach L, and we got my D-line coach, Coach Reeves. Those are the 3 people who taught me how to mentally be tough. Because at the end of the day, if you cheating the planks or if you cheating the reps and if you're not going full speed, you're doing it to yourself. And you just gotta want it. That's honestly what I would say.
What does it take to be a top recruit in Alabama?
Work. That's what it takes. It takes a mentality and it takes work. I'd say when I step on the field and I line up across an opponent, I already have in my head what I'm gonna do and that he can't block me. And it just work. That's if I'm getting off practice and going straight to Coach L, or if I'm waking up in the morning, I'm stretching and I got my bands and I'm firing off and I'm doing my hurdles and my footwork.
That's what I love. How early you get up in the morning, brother?
About 5 a.m. My coach be up at like 4:30 though, so he'll text me. I get the message. I get up, knock out a quick 30 push-ups, start stretching, and yeah.
How rigorous is the stretching routine? I know it varies for different people.
I recently did start stretching because I was real stiff in my hips. I recently started stretching twice a day, and I say I definitely seen improvement in my game, my explosiveness, just everything. Stretching helps you so much. Like I had growing pains, it decreased that, and yeah.
Yeah. So what's your diet like, my friend?
My diet right now is actually really good. I'm in sports nutrition, learning more about my body. I just ate watermelon and cantaloupe. That's water concentrated foods.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm eating a lot of meat, protein, carbohydrates to maintain my weight because I lose about 4 pounds in water weight a day, having to gain that back, and just drinking a lot of water.
100%. So obviously you're an athlete. You probably, what you do I try to do 1 meal a day because I'm not as active as I once was. You do 2 meals, you do 3 meals a day, and just kind of like just eat healthy snacks throughout the day?
Oh, no, I eat about 4 or 5 times a day. I'm be honest.
Full meals? Full meals?
Full meals.
Yeah. You are big, bro.
Yeah, either about 4 or 5 a day or about 3 big meals. Like if it's in the morning, usually about 7 eggs with some spinach and meat in it. I'm snacking throughout the day, drinking a lot of water, Gatorades, lunchtime. If it's school food, I get about 3 pieces. If I'm at home, I eat like crazy. Then in the afternoon, we get fed after practice. So about 10 to 15 chicken tenders, and then I go home, eat again.
Boy, I know your mom be glad when you at the house, boy. You be telling for the kids.
Yeah, I eat them up. I eat a lot of food.
100%. Just to eat them up, man. So I'm gonna flash you back to what had to be a fond moment for you, man. When you saw, or when you heard, you probably may have heard it. It probably surprised you when the Washington coach, defensive lineman coach Kafusi, came through the doors, and you saw him, man, and you heard that he was there for you, man. Kind of just what was your reaction?
Honestly, I didn't even know that he was there. When I got called now, I just was thinking like, okay, it's probably who was it? Mercer. I think Mercer said they were coming that day. So I was coming, I was like, okay, it's probably Mercer. I come in this Washington, I'm like, I see the W. I see the W. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And he come in, he like, hey man, how are you doing? I'm like, hey coach, I'm good. We have a great conversation. Coach is Coach K, he's a great guy. Shout out to the guys in Washington. I just go in, we talk. He doesn't offer me right there, so I don't know how to offer.
Mm-hmm.
He just says, all right, man. He said, all right, man, we'll be looking out for you. So I go home, I spend the rest of my day. I get a call. Coach Helms like, hey man, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, coach, I'm chilling right now. He's like, hey man, I just want to let you know Washington offered you. And it was just a really exciting moment.
That was your what, fifth?
I think my sixth. I think it was my sixth. Yeah.
First offer was who was the first offer, brother? Help me out.
My first offer was UAB.
UAB, yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. Coach Pat, I went up there during what was it, March 22nd, somewhere around there, and yeah, he offered me.
100%, man, 100%. I'm finna flip you back to the Georgia side, man. I see you and Kentrell Webb. Y'all got you know what I'm saying? I got a bond, man. Just talk a little bit about that, how that formed. You weren't in Georgia too long, but how did y'all make that connection?
So I make a trail in third grade. So we go way back to the sandbox. I make a trail in third grade. I was playing football. He wasn't. He wanted to be a hooper, man. He swore he was going to the NBA, but like, all right. So I didn't push it on him. Coming in fifth grade year, that's when I was telling him, man, you got to play football. You got to play football.
Right.
He put the pads on, and he started playing football, and now he got 22 hours. Yeah.
Now I see you got a little dunk here. He was at Tennessee. I see a little background, a little rim grazer.
Yeah, that's my guy. Was up there with Faison. Yeah.
So he was busting you back in the day in basketball, bro. That's what you took gridiron.
He used to be busting me back in the day, man.
You gotta get some get back, but you're older now. You can put on a little more weight. You gotta put that LeBron shoulder on him, take him down low. He ain't ready for that deep water, man.
Nah, he ain't ready for that, bro. He ain't ready for that. He'll try he'll run around me or go to the three and try to spark it, something like that.
He like that?
Yeah, he like that.
So like if you had to do an NBA comp or a college comp, what's his game style like,
man?
That's tough.
I don't even know, man.
He's himself?
Huh?
He's himself, like he's in his own category?
Oh yeah. He in his own category. He gonna run down court. Shoot, I'm like, all right, man.
What game are you most looking forward to this year?
What game am I most focused on right now?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be our first game. That's gonna be about the biggest game. Second game is Parker.
Yeah. Spain, right?
Spain Park.
Second game, right?
Yeah, Spain Park was our second game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about I don't want to take your focus away from the first game, but going to the second game, because obviously, you know, since Spain Park, Hoover, that's a pretty big rival. What's other than just it being a big rival, what's kind of getting you up for that game? Is it the offensive tackle that you want to face against, or just we got to dominate these guys because last year was tough? This is the revenge tour.
Honestly, it's about proving a point. You know, they always call Spain Park the little brother, and to be honest, they stepping out of line because they think that they lost by one touchdown, that they get them back up there. You know, all hope is well to the guys, but not when they go against us. My guy Chris, he plays over there at Spain Park. He another 26, but he talks so much trash. So I can't wait to see the look on his face on the scoreboard say 40-0. And yeah, when I'm hugging Brock in the backfield, whatever it is.
How many sack? What's your personal goals for sacks, total sacks this season?
Total sacks, I want to go over 10.
Over 10.
Way over 10.
I like that. I like that. Do you feel like you are an elite pass rusher as well as an elite run stopper?
Um, as of me right now in my heart, yeah, I know that I'm elite, but to me, I'm not elite enough, if that makes sense.
Why? So why you say that?
Because I feel like when I'm coming up, I don't hit my moves good enough to where that's all I got to do. I always got to hit them with a backup move, and I've been progressing as we go against my offensive tackle. His name Storm Fane. He committed to Austin P, but he's pretty good.
Shout out to him. Nah, brother, I'd be remiss. I do a little work for Yellow Jackets.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta ask you, man. Just how's it been? The recruiting process has been like for Georgia Tech. I'm saying conversation with Coach Key. Just I'm saying, what's it like, man? You like the flats?
Man, I love it out there. Obviously, around there, lots of family there. Coach Pope, he good. Coach Simpson, all of them good. I went out there and I bought out at the camp, and that's how I got the offer. I think it was a Georgia Tech commit. I think I went against, and I think we won about 7 reps straight, no breaks. About 7, 8 reps straight, no breaks. Coach came up to me, told me, he said, "Man, this is where you get this is where we see what you made of." That's what kind of clicked in me, and I just knew it was go time.
You said so. This 26 commit, 25 commit. You went up against.
He was 25. He was 25.
25. Is Hassan Huddle?
I have no clue. Just a big black dude. That's it.
All right, Xavier.
Yeah, I have no idea.
100%. Yeah. Now you just seen now they just got Josh Petty 5-star now, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was your thoughts? They trending in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely trending in the right direction. All prayers up for Georgia Tech. I honestly feel like they can make a comeback. They got Coach Simpson, who was there, a great coach, by the way. Who was it? I think it was Horse, who we seen at the camp. Pretty big dude. I think he was a red shirt. So they'll be all right. They're gonna be good.
100%. Now I'm gonna throw some names out here at you, man. You just kind of give me your thoughts. They're gonna be school names. You know what I'm saying? First name, I got to throw Tennessee at you, man. What's your thoughts?
On who?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
I definitely mess with Tennessee. I really mess with them guys up there. I've been up there quite a few times. Getting to know everybody really well. It's about relationships and recruiting. And yeah, I like Tennessee a lot. Coach Chop, Coach Hype, they do a great job.
100%. Now, first offer that you received, UAB.
First offer, UAB. Second, Tennessee.
So what's your thoughts on UAB?
UAB, they're definitely progressing. With Coach Pat there being from Ohio State, he's a really knowledgeable guy. Great coach, by the way. When I was there, he was teaching stuff that I never knew about how precise the steps got to be, how you got to line up. It's amazing.
And last but not least, Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, I like them a lot too. Coach Turner, he's doing a great job out there. I talk to them guys a lot too. I definitely like it out there. They're definitely progressing. I think they'll do way better this year.
100%, man. Last couple of things, man. I will let you go, man. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's no secret. You're a bacon, man. So like, who your people is, man?
You said what?
Who's your people, man? Where your so like?
Oh,
where you?
I got you, man. I got you. I got my dad last name. He's from South Georgia. We really big down there.
What
Yeah.
part of South Georgia, bro?
Uh,
So bad.
Reedsville,
Oh yeah, we family,
right
bro.
there. Yeah, all down there.
Yeah, we for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
We got what the Murphys. We got the Murphys combined with the Bacons. What streets down there? We got over what is it? 120 acres in the family. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We gonna say we're gonna have to talk a little more off golf. You know what I'm saying? All right, we'll chop it up, but
I got you.
100%, 100%. Now, we've already talked about your personal goals, man. What as a team you talking about for team goals, man?
Team goals is honestly just keeping up great morale, building the team chemistry on and off the field. That's if you're out in public, you still got your brother, and it's honestly just building a family. Like to the point where, let's say it's fourth quarter, 30 seconds left, and it's 27-28, and we're down a game, to the point where we're not panicking and we trust each other.
100%. Now, what is your pre-game routine? You like to take naps? You locking into the music, or you just want peace and quiet?
Pre-game, first things first, you got to use the bathroom, right? You go crazy in the bathroom.
Go crazy.
Uh, about 30 minutes before, 15 minutes, I'm listening to chill music. For 10 minutes, I'm hyping myself up. In the last few minutes, I listen to Taylor Swift, to be honest.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Some people
You know
listen
what
to
I'm saying?
Adele. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your top three artists that you listen to on the regular right now?
Top three artists I listen to on a regular right now. Gotta be No Cap. I've been getting into Sampha a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I like Sampha, No Cap. I like Drake too. He
Like
speaks a
Drake.
lot of facts.
So you still rocking with BBL Drizzy?
I'm still rocking with BBL Drizzy, man.
I listen to a little Drake too. I can't hate. I can't hate. So
Yeah.
you brought up Sampha. Are you familiar with Wallow 267?
I'm not.
Not familiar with Wallow. Tap into Wallow 267, man. Just it's a good brother from Philly. Did some time, but it came out and just totally revamped his life. You know what I'm saying? Preaching the positive message about no matter what age you start to chase your dream, keep doing it as long as you believe. As long as you believe, you can achieve, G. And you
Yeah, I
believe
feel
and
it.
you achieve, and then you got big goals. And I know one day you're gonna get to the NFL, brother, because you
Yes,
vibrate
sir.
high for sure. Favorite foods,
Hey,
pre-game and just regular.
oh, pregame, they be feeding us some great. They be feeding us macaroni and cheese and wings and all types of foods. Off the field, I like Alfredo. I like Alfredo a lot. I
Classic.
like the chicken, shrimp, broccoli Alfredo,
Mm.
and it's amazing. You can't go wrong with it. Oh, I also like my stepmom. She makes real good jambalaya. I like that too.
I'm saying breadsticks or no breadsticks with Alfredo.
Oh, breadsticks. You got to garlic butter breadsticks.
Staple.
Mm-hmm.
And last question for me. I might have one more for you, but last two. If you were to make it to the NFL, what would it mean to you, brother?
It would mean a lot. It's been a childhood dream, obviously. I got in trouble for writing it on my walls. What I watch, who is it? Really notable. He went to my old school. He's like a mentor to me. Mike Dana. He's in the league right now. Plays for the Chiefs. As a starter. He might be watching. I don't know, but it would just mean a lot. Um, and I think I would help others in the position that I was in.
In what way? What would you do?
First things first, I would give back to the communities in Detroit. Um, I would give back to the communities in Detroit. I would start a nonprofit organization down here in Birmingham for the kids who don't feel safe at home. And I would also start a sports medicine facility. So
Sure. So I'm assuming that your major is going to be sports medicine when you decide to go off to college.
yeah, I'm torn between sports medicine and business. I don't know which one because I also do want to learn about the body, so that way it can help me enhance my game. And also, when I'm done, I could do training or just own my own business.
100%, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is Tyson. This is Tyson Bacon, man. Before you go, man, you want to shout anybody out, shout your social out, man?
You can follow me on Instagram at the Tyson Bacon or on Twitter at Tyson Bacon _. I want to shout out my mom, my dad, my stepmom, uncle, Coach L, just
Yeah,
all the fam watching.
100%, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on with me, taking time out your busy day to come talk with me, brother. Best of luck on the season. We'll be chopping it up soon, brother.
All right, man.
Peace.
All right, peace.
Boom. Anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. As always, you know what I'm saying? We'll have guests like that on from time to time throughout the season, man. Just we want to bring athletes on and let them tell their authentic story. Hence why I call it Tell Your Story, man. So y'all continue to be great, continue to chase our dreams, no matter what adversity y'all are going through. Battle through, man, because you only got one time to do this thing called life, right? You don't want to live life with regret. You know what I'm saying? So big blessings to y'all, man. Stay strong. And as always, it's just sizzling news. Peace and love.